It's the classic Titan duel between the classic Titan Godde in the blue, playing with tanks, versus in the red, the person who never answers your good luck have fun. It is HistidineStar in the red with amphbots. I shouldn't be that mean, sorry Histidine. Anyways, playing as amphbots in the red, down south, and Godde in the north. It's a very flat map, it's classic, it's Titan duel. We all know it, we all love it, we all hate it. And good wind right now, 80%. But both players just going for solar at first. Expansion from Godde, just showing that they are the GOAT, already better. Oh wow. It also is allowed because they're tanks, so their constructor is able to fight back. Their units are expensive, so you kind of are forced to go constructor first, compared to like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 ducks before your first conch. So having the better eco as tank player, as tanks, it makes a lot of sense. Expansion from Godde will be harassed a little bit, but not significantly. Ducks, of course, do not have advanced regen, Kadachis do. Only 5 per second though, so not significant. Though, well, significant. Not as much as some others. Also, like, is the game lagging, or like the recording lagging? The game isn't. The recording says it isn't, and yet it looks like the recording is. Okay, I'll have to check that out after this game, but anyway, Kadachi's over here holding on. Only one duck has died thus far. And all of that aggression from Histidine, it hasn't paid off. The extra economy from Godde, it kinda has. I mean, it's only 3 or 4 metal per second, which is not even going to be reduced. But still, that's like quite significant, 200 at this stage of the game. That's an entire Kadachi extra. And still moving forward. A random shoulder or 2? You've been playing too much bar. Ducks can sneak through here a lot easier compared to those tanks. But it's also a little bit of a choke point, which is not ideal either. Because if you do get stuck in there, you run in, you get countered by the Kadachis on both sides. Not ideal. So, very smart Histidine, you retreat. Radar out for both in front. Alright. Seeing most things and seeing most things. And with most I kind of mean all. At least everything that is important enough to know at this stage. Eco is pretty even though of course Godde was faster with that expansion at first. And both harassing a little bit. So ducks up here will all be cleaned up, but pretty much like 1 or 2 Kadachis. Like, ooh, that's some really good attrition for Godde. 164%, but over here another Kadachi kinda going down for free. And already reclaiming with their conch, which is quite nice. It's of course just 1 conch, just 1 Kadachi, 1 duck. Not all that much is being reclaimed yet. But still, it is something. And over here, there is like 100, only 180? Really? Oh yeah, 180 that is not being reclaimed yet. Okay, well. Limpet could slow things down, but it's not going to matter all that much, not over here at least. Because, well, even with the limpet, you wouldn't be able to take down the commander with just 2 ducks. Especially not because one of them was already heavily damaged. Welder should be able to hold its own against like this duck, but that's about it. Triple welder is quite okay. Patrol there, very nice. Emissary coming out already. Interesting. Also, like, Godde is kind of exposed. Histidine could move around like that. They could move in right about here, well there more. Which they are trying, and with like 5 ducks, slowed down Commander slightly. They tried their best, but they didn't succeed. I mean, they do take down that eco a little bit. But yeah. A little bit of a Kodachi defense, like double Lotus, and the Commander itself. It's difficult to take down. Also, over the Kodachi, because it is able to lay down that fire, it's quite difficult for the Limpet to actually get close and hit it. As long as the Kodachi is running away. Emissary in front is not really something Histidine is able to target right now. No units close by. And going third, how many do you want? Gotta. Another one. Another 6 even. Oh wow. That's a lot. Both Kodachis slowed down a lot. 50%. And the ducks are trying to move forwards. The triple welder. That's a lot of HP. That's like 1700 times 3. I'm not gonna do the math, but that's, I believe, 5100. So ducks really wouldn't be able to do a lot there. Just taking too many shots to do anything of value. And in the meantime, just building emissaries. I mean, the fact that they are able to get away with it is surprising. Also, you get that max up, please. I only now spotted that it's dead. No, not dead. This hasn't been dead at all. And indeed, you do get it. Good. Expanding over here as well. Map control, really nice for Histidine. Though, you kinda also need to watch out for like a mass of emissaries. Could be a bit of a problem. Also, like, going into an air switch, quite nice. What do you want with that air? Is that Lico? Is it Raven? Thunderbird? Like, Licos make sense onto emissaries, sure. But other than that, I don't really... I mean, Raven's the same thing though. Since Raven still one-shot emissaries. And oh, 12.5 HP. Spotting the airplane factory. Oh, that hurts. Nothing close by to actually kill it. So, yeah. Oh, that's nice, having that scout in the back of the enemy base. They do notice it. I believe they do at least. But like, what do you do against the Sparrow? Nothing really. So, airplane plant will be up soon. And if you build something, Godde will know it too. Oh, that's an issue. Like, you can't start using it now. Because before you do, they're already preparing the switch. Well, not switch, but like the defense. What? Raptors? What do you need raptors for? Raptors are not able to hit any ground targets, as far as I know. So unless you know some sneaky strategy with raptors... Alright, switched it into Raven. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Since Raven is able to one-shot emissaries, as long as you're able to get close to the emissary, it should be quite nice. Atten with flak, doesn't show it as burst damage, but it is still 90, but like 225 DPS. So quite decent. And the range is also quite good. Not one-shottable by Ravens. And AoE is good on it. So watch out with those Ravens. Hacksaw. Atten. And that's... No. Are Ravens only 800 damage these days? They don't No. They don't even one-shot emissaries anymore. Then what's the point? Okay, now I kinda can't even understand the airplane switch. I would have thought they went into airplane and Raven in order to one-shot emissaries. If you lose one Raven to one-shot like one emissary, that's not a big deal. It's 300 versus 700. You can lose double Raven before you even get close to having cost issues with it. But now it's like 460% attrition for Godde, because they've only lost 12 things over the entire game. Emissaries behind, Kadachi's in front, emissaries with good AoE, so even getting close with your ducks is quite difficult. Laying down a carpet of fire, sure, most of them are now slowed down, they are indeed. So the ducks try their best, but the emissaries clean them all up. At least the ones that were not cleaned up by the Kadachis. Yeah, I mean, sure, you did take 100% away from Godde's attrition. But even now, you only took down 10 things from Godde. In total. Ogres coming out now, which are even more effective against the ducks compared to those Kadachis. And trying to go around, I mean, it makes sense, there are no real defenses over here. So you really can do that. With like 45 DPS these days, how much? 43 DPS from the welders, ducks are not really able to do all that much against them. With the loader support, they get cleaned up before they can even kill. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah. I'll show the clip. I hope. Where you can actually see like Godde's commander getting team killed by their own emissaries. Like, yeah, oopsie. Friendly fire is on. The emissary did not know that. And the ducks getting cleaned up one by one. There they go. Still almost 300% attrition. Godde floating an insane amount of metal because they only have 34 energy. Like, this is not good, but it's GG, so it doesn't matter. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.